Hey, and welcome to the Chiming In podcast, where we discuss current events, student-related topics, and our opinions on literally anything. So sit down, grab a coffee, and let's kind of unpack life for a minute. I'm Caelyn.
I'm Lilly.
I'm Clay.
And for our first podcast this semester, we're going to be talking about senior year panic versus senior year peace. All three of us here are seniors, and we're kind of coming to terms with what that all means for us. Yeah. So, I guess for me, it's stressful, but it's also like I'm at peace that I'm going to be done with school after. Well, I'd graduate in December, but I'll be done with it, and then I'll be getting into a job. But it's also like, I guess, scrambling to get to that point.
Yeah. For me, I graduate in May, which is
Even closer.
even closer than December. And I think if we're talking about like panic versus peace, I feel like I'm more on the panic side of that.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of things that still need finishing and not a lot of time to do it.
Real.
I think thinking about next steps, I know what I'm doing after this. Like I'm applying to grad schools.
Mm-hmm.
But that's another part of the panic moment because applications are due.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's more where I am, and it's not really the piece because I still have school after this. But at least I know what I want to do. So
What exactly do you want to do, Lilly?
go to grad school?
Well, yeah.
No,
but
like, oh, okay. What do you mean after that?
Well, like, for viewers' sake, what
For
what,
views,
what
okay.
do you do?
What do I do? So my main interest in comm, since I'm a comm major, is environmental risk communication.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I'm writing a paper and I'm presenting it at a conference in March. It's about the Palisades fire that happened back in January 2025 and looking at how social media was able to play an impact in helping residents of the Palisades learn about the fire and evacuate safely. So it's looking at how different people were responding to the risk and the crisis that was happening in the moment. And the plan is to then sort of see how people are receptive to communication over social media. This is a long-winded explanation.
It's okay.
So sorry. And then have like policy implementation to better sort of send out PSAs and things
Right.
for people who might be in a crisis. Anyway, all that to say, I think that is super interesting, especially when there's an environmental like influence in it, which is why I chose the Palisades fire. And so that's what I would want to do. I really enjoy research, which is why I like to go to grad school because there will be another thesis for that.
How long have you been working on this?
This paper, because I'm also doing another thesis for honors. But the comm one, I've been working on this since August 2025.
Okay.
So for last semester, and I'm continuing it, I'll finish it this semester. So basically, a lot of video collection, coding the different data. Yeah.
A lot of work.
A lot of work, which is maybe contributing to the panic a little bit.
What about you, Clay?
Oh, I'm chilling.
You're chilling?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm almost done. I feel like I just started. I'm almost done. It's great.
What are you gonna do, Clay?
Figure it out. Well,
You'll figure
I'm gonna do what everyone else pretends like they're not gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go on Indeed and click the highest paying job and hit apply. And then I'll work that for a bit until I figure out what I want to do. I don't know. I didn't go to college to figure out what I wanted to do. I go to college, got a piece of paper. I got the piece of paper.
That's one way of thinking of it.
So
yeah.
Now that I got the piece of paper, I can start thinking about what job I want.
But you have no general direction. Where are you applying to on Indeed?
I'm going to put my degree in, and I'm going to look around and see what is in there.
But what's your ideal?
My ideal?
Mm-hmm.
To have money.
Okay.
So do you like...
I'll do all kinds of stuff.
Okay, do you like... I don't think PR is your thing, is it?
I mean, he does it for the band.
So I would be really good at running PR for my company.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I would be really, really, really bad at running PR for someone else's company.
Right.
Because I'm just
Gotcha.
going to say what it makes me feel like.
Yeah.
And when I'm in charge, that's great because that's
Mhm.
honesty.
Yeah.
And I can work with that. That's
You
not
work
going to
well
work.
with yourself.
That's not going
I'm
to work.
glad.
That's not going to work for someone else's company very well. Because
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not really speaking for myself. I'm speaking for them. And if I think what they're saying is stupid, I'm not going to want to say it.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I could see how that might cause.
I need
an
something a little independent, kind of do my own thing.
Okay.
Probably look into some editing for
Yeah.
someone or maybe news channel, but button pressing or something.
And I mean, you have the internship with TVC, so that'll look good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have a lot of editing experience, and
Yeah.
companies need people to edit
Yeah.
reels and videos for them, and I can.
And you're really good at it.
I can
Yeah.
shoot video and stuff, so something along that line.
He's got prospects.
The thing is,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
kind of field I want to go into is the kind of job that everyone needs. So I feel like I'm not really gonna have to search very long.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could just pitch me at a bunch of places, and they'd be like, "Sure,
Sure.
you're good."
Yeah. He started making reels for the Bell Ringer, and it
Oh,
looked really
nice.
good. I really like them.
So I mean, I'm quite at peace with
Clay's,
the whole
I'll figure it out
graduating.
later.
Clay, I
Well,
think
it's like I can't even plan for it right now, anyways.
I mean, I get that.
because you graduate
I
December.
feel like
Graduate in
next
December.
semester we
Mm.
definitely could.
I mean, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what it
He's
looks
gonna
like.
figure it out
I'm
later.
gonna
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
He's
I
gonna
got,
figure it out
dude,
later.
I got so many classes to take before then.
How many classes?
Well, I have 18 credit hours this semester, and then I have to
Ooh.
take stuff over the summer, and then I have the capstone and all the stuff in the fall. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm at the finish line, but like I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
And I didn't get this far by stressing about where I was at. If I was worried about that, I wouldn't have finished.
Dude, I'm stressed.
I only got through by taking it one day at a time, taking it where I'm at.
I have taken on so much this semester, and like as much as I love it, I'm also a little stressed out about it. But it needs to happen. Because I feel like when I get into a job, they're not gonna be like, "Oh, Caelyn's taking on too much." It's like, no, you just have to go straight into it, and you have to do all that work. And like, what else would better prepare me than in this academic scenario? And like, it's not all like I can do it. I just need better time management.
Yeah.
I'm also just like, I really want to work in PR,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like that's really where my brain works the best. And sorry, I don't know why I just said sorry to the mic.
It's because you're stressed.
Yes, I'm stressed. But I feel like I've put myself into so many different buckets this semester, and it's a lot. It's stressing me out. But I want to do it all. So I don't really know what else to say about that. Oh, I have this written down. Okay, what do you guys feel like your freshman year? Okay, what you thought your senior year would feel like and what it actually feels like. Or were you guys even thinking about that?
I did not think 1 second about what my senior year would look like when I entered school.
I don't
I
know if I
did.
remember my freshman year.
I remember my
Was
freshman
your-
year very
Oh,
vividly.
I don't
You know,
know.
weren't we all like different majors?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So when I started out my freshman year, I was a biology major.
Yeah.
Because remember how I was talking about the environmental thing?
Mm.
That's more of what I was focused in. And then I was like, oh, actually, I'm not good with like the hard science laboratory type of environmental. I'm a lot better at talking.
Yeah. You are. You're a very good public
So-
speaker.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Carey was saying you're going to come public speak more in our class.
Yeah, she did tell me that.
Yeah.
She told me that.
She said the
too.
provost calls and she's on the way.
Pretty much. And then she calls me.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Can you come in?"
Of course.
And I'm like, "It's at 9 a.m."
Yeah, I'm still getting used to that. When I signed up for that, I didn't realize it was at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
I haven't had a early class like that since my freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
I normally schedule all my classes till like after 11 o'clock.
Yeah. So whenever she has me call in, and I love Dr. Carey, and I'm willing to do this for her.
Mhm.
It's just that my next class is at 12.
Yeah.
So, like, from going to having to wake up for a 12 o'clock class versus having to go and speak at a 9 o'clock class, a little different.
Yeah, because my
But-
class is at 9 a.m. and then I have a weird gap till the 12 o'clock class.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then my next class of the day is at 4. But it's not a class anymore. We're doing just like a Teams meeting.
Mm.
So.
Yeah.
But in between times, I'll be here doing intern stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I was a business major when I got here.
Really? I did not
Business?
know this.
Why was it the money thing? You're like, I want to have money.
Well,
so
no,
business.
the band was
Mm.
still top priority, and it
Mm.
was like, well, we need someone that knows how money works to be in the band. And I was like, well, my mom pretty much said, you gotta go to school for something. Go ahead and pick. So
Pick.
I went to my advisor, or the advisor I had at the time, and I said, I need the easiest major you've got.
And they gave you business.
And they said business administration. Now, I don't think they're wrong, because it is easier than a
Mhm.
lot of other things like chemistry and biology and math. Like it's easy in that sense, but you have to be very good at a very set specific amount of things that I was not, namely overseas accounting. Not very good at overseas accounting, or like currency conversion with like interest and stuff. I'm not very good at all that because I don't want to be, because I don't care. So my second year, I went back to my advisor. I said, you lied to me. I need I need the real easy stuff. Come on now. I know you got
No,
something
you
else.
lied to me.
You guys, well,
lied
by then it was
How
a different
dare
advisor.
you?
Because I had
I've had so many advisors.
I had 4 advisors in my first
had
2 years, because
2.
the business, right when I got here, the business advisor quit, and they split all the business students up amongst a bunch of other advisors, but
Yeah.
those advisors kept quitting. So I kept getting shuffled. So I didn't know who my advisor was for a long time.
Mhm.
So by my second year, I was like, listen, Dan, I need the real easy stuff. Like, come on.
Mhm.
It gets easier than
Like,
this.
let's be honest.
And he said, well, you could be a communications student. And I was like, what does that entail? He's like, well, you would be done with your current record. You'd be done with math and science. You'd pretty much be done with all your core classes. You have to take like a history class or something.
Mhm.
You don't take any more English classes. You would pretty much just be taking like video and technology classes. I was like, that's great. I'm good. I love computers. We should do that.
Mhm.
And I have not had a stressful day at school since. I'm chilling. I got to school the first day I switched majors, and it was like a bunch of intro editing classes, and I was like, I taught myself all this in 8th grade. This is great.
Lily and I looking at each other.
We're like,
Our PR
yes,
stuff we do.
Right.
Dude,
But that's what's good about comm is you can curate it to what you
Yeah.
like / are better at.
well, and
So-
it's not that it hasn't been challenging. It's just
Mhm.
that it's been stuff that I already feel comfortable to a field that I'm comfortable learning in. Like
Yeah.
once
Mhm.
you know how to edit basically, you can learn all the editing,
Mm,
and it
yeah.
doesn't feel daunting. Accounting was like, I barely know math to begin with, and now I'm having to learn harder math.
Hell no.
So it's like, this is all daunting to begin with. Like, I don't like any
Mhm.
of it. The editing stuff is like, I've learned a lot of stuff. I've learned a lot of stuff I didn't know, and I've learned things that people would probably think are complicated, but it's just easier because I already had a leg in the door,
Mm.
Yeah.
and it felt more like I was working towards something. Business felt very nebulous. It was like, I don't really even get what I'm doing here. Like,
Yeah.
when am I ever gonna need to oversee the account? Like, I'm not doing this. This is not. This is
Sounds
not me.
boring to me.
Yeah.
Well, I probably would have learned more if I wasn't asleep in all of my classes.
Your last
Now that
class-
hasn't changed.
About to say, you got points.
I'd
off
be
for
sleeping in all my
being
in my
asleep.
if you cannot hold my attention, I will fall asleep. And it's almost
I mean,
not
you
even
do
a
wake
sign
up
of
at 4 a.m.
disrespect. Yeah, I work at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm tired by noon. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm wrapped. You got to do
Gramps
something
is done.
interesting. Dude, this philosophy class is almost losing my attention. He put a no sleeping policy in the syllabas.
Just
That's
for
so
you?
funny.
Well, look, I was
Wait, who
dozing
is
off.
it?
I was dozing off. Tony.
I have thoughts that I won't say right
I like
now.
him. He's cool. I like how he talks about things. It's just like, I read all this before.
Did you
Yeah.
know that he DJs?
That seems like him. Makes
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah.
Philosophy teacher and DJ. Okay.
Yeah, he DJs.
Free spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Anyway, yeah,
He
I'm
also
quite
had Vespa.
quite at peace. I like my new major.
Yeah.
I got no problems with it.
I was an art major when I came in. And, that's cool and all. I
Mhm.
like art. Sometimes I'm good at it. I do not like being graded on art or being told this is what I need to do and this is what's actual good art and that yours doesn't fit into my lesson.
Yeah.
Because it felt like art was very, what's the word? Like, art could be literally anything.
Mhm.
Well, I think there's two types of like art.
Banana on
Like
the wall.
there's two types of art like study. There's like making art for the sake of making art, which I don't think you can grade,
Yeah.
or studying certain types of art and replicating them. And those you can be
Like
graded on.
techniques.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like technique and stuff. And those you can be graded on. There is a good and bad
Yeah.
way to do
I mean,
postmodernist
I did get
whatever.
I did
I
get
don't know anything about art.
I did get a
Neither.
lot better at art, but I just realized that it took the joy out of it for me. And I was like, I asked myself, what can I do with this degree?
Well, that's
Like,
the other problem.
Realistically, like, I'm not that great at art to get a job out of it.
No, but I don't think it's
Why,
the same.
you don't think I'm that good at art?
That's not what I said. I said what I was going to say is even if you don't think you're very good at art or good enough to sell art, I don't think that's what being an artist is nowadays.
Yeah.
Especially having been in a band, the music does not matter. No one cares.
Yeah.
It's about marketing yourself, and you're
Yeah.
good at marketing yourself. So I think if you put effort into it and just made art and then market it, you probably could sell
I am
art.
going to maybe. This is maybe because I also have a lot happening this semester. I do want to start doing more photography stuff because I do enjoy doing that. Sorry, just got a message. Anyway, I was an art major, and then I questioned my decision as to why I did that. And then I was also in a sorority, and I was asking around, and I was like, what are y'all's majors? And like, why are y'all in it? And I don't know if you know Cynthia. She graduated like 2 or 1 year ago.
Maybe.
You've definitely seen her work because she's passed it around. Carrie, as an example. She did the sexual assault awareness.
Yes.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And she was in the sorority, and she was like, you should be a comm major. I feel like you'd be really good at it because, you're great at marketing. Because I started doing like, I got really involved in the sorority and making content for them and like running their Instagram, and they're like, you're really good at this. I was like, thank you, guys. Yeah. And so I was like, okay, I'll switch to be a comm major, and then I did it, and I was like, this is the best decision of my life.
Right. I remember like from when I was a bio major, like I just did not want to go to class.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes there's still days like that.
Yeah.
But
when
that's
I'm
not
tired
because
and
I'm like
lazy.
absolutely miserable. It's because I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Not miserable and exhausted, just exhausted.
Yeah, I've never
So.
walked out of wait a minute. There was one professor that does not work here anymore. Thank God. I had for 2 classes. I don't know if you know.
Don't say the name, but yeah.
And I liked the class itself. I learned something. But outside of that, I've not walked out of a single comm class and been like, I hated that class. Like, that was pointless. I actually have fun having these discussion types classes, and I actually feel like I'm applying myself, and like, I like to feel heard, and I do feel like that way in my comm classes, and I feel like I'm really good at marketing myself in a group discussion way.
Yeah.
Although I do need to get a little better at public speaking, but I feel like I've made a big jump because I used to like be so nervous, and like you couldn't get me up there. I'd be sweating, I'd be shaking, everything. Like, you could not get me in front of a class. Now it doesn't stress me out so much. I'm not stressed out so much. I just sometimes lose track of like where I was going. Whether I feel like I would be better if I was sitting down and just talking to everyone. My point would get across a lot better. But when everyone's just staring at me in the front of the class, I'm like, so how do you guys feel about this? But
another thing that I really like is that I feel like it's very much the structure
Mm-hmm.
is project
Project-based.
based,
yes.
which I think that hands-on learning,
far better.
like actually learning and implementing a skill.
Dude, I can put this on my portfolio.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's super helpful, especially because if people are worried about, like, what kind of job am I going to get? Well, you've already basically done the job.
Yeah.
Like, if you take campaigns, you've done the job. If you take PR writing, you've done the job. And so you already sort of have, like, a background for it.
Yeah, and the professors are great.
Mhm.
What's the word? Like, they'll give you recommendations.
Yeah.
And stuff. So, I really like working in the comm department, especially since now I'm going to be working with you on the comm Instagram.
Yep.
Doing more PR with that. I want to get a lot more PR centered because last semester I was doing a lot of journalism, which I do like, but I don't. PR is where I truly feel like I work best in.
Mm-hmm.
I still do the bell ringer, and I still like that, but I want to get more PR focused, and that's definitely what's happening this semester because I'm doing that.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing this, the chiming in.
Yep.
I'm in 2 different campaigns class. I'm writing for the Phoenix magazine and creating stuff for that. I'm sure there's other stuff that I'm forgetting.
You have a lot of free time is what I'm hearing. Do you need something else to do?
Oh, no. No, thank you. I would like to keep my free time. But it just feels like a lot for me because I packed all my days like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, like, I'm free. But I want to keep it where I have those 2 breather days in between.
Yeah, for me, my Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I only had the 1 class, but I've had to add things to all those days.
Yeah.
So I don't have any free days because I also work every weekend.
What do you do? Are you still working?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, bills got to get paid.
Yeah. You live by yourself?
No.
Oh.
No.
In this economy?
Right? On a I work maybe 15 hours a week.
That's not enough.
No. So.
I work almost 30 and it's still not enough.
Yeah.
I don't know how you have time for that.
He does it every morning.
I don't sleep very much.
Yikes.
Not relevant.
Not relevant.
Sleep is not relevant to what I want to do.
So you're at peace with your senior year.
I don't know how I couldn't be. What am I going to do? Change it? I'm already here. I climbed the mountain. I might as well enjoy the view. I'm not going to find another mountain to be like, oh, time to, I'm not going to start piling rocks to make mountains for myself. I'm not going to worry about it.
I think,
we're already here.
I don't know if it's panic, but it's stress, but it's needed stress, in my opinion, to like learn how to do this. Granted, I wish I could have spread it apart a little bit, but you know, it's okay. It'll work out. It has to. It's the only way I can look at it. It has to work. So basically, to get to the end of this, kind of rounding this out, we're all in the same point of like this being our senior year, and we're all in different perspectives about it. But I mean, from what you were saying earlier,
I think.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I think that it, like you said, we're all on these like different perspectives of how we think our senior year is going. And I don't think it really matters where you end up falling on the spectrum of whether you're panicked about your senior year or you're at peace with what's happening now and after. To take a note out of what Clay was saying earlier, you're going to figure it out and it's going to be fine. So
it's going to happen either way.
It's going to happen either way. Just
can't not
roll
let
with the punches.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, you got to move with it.
Go with the flow.
It's going to happen regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, you can prepare the best you can.
Yeah, I mean, be prepared as much as possible and get whatever you can done out of the senior year. I mean, this is the time to get the most hands-on experience.
Yeah.
Well, and I feel like too much planning ruins opportunities that show up. Because if I planned out my year too much, I wouldn't have ever done the internship in the first place. And then I wouldn't have found pretty much all of what I'm doing now. So Too much planning can
I
be the
say
enemy.
I don't know about too much planning, but put yourself in a scenario where you are free to try out new things, to go do more things that you know you're good at or you feel like would help you in the future as a job. Because you only have so much time at school.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be in school for forever. So.
No, and honestly, I feel like the 4 years went by really quickly.
It did.
Because, like I said earlier, I don't even remember my freshman year or my sophomore year, really.
No.
And now I'm graduating in, like, 5 months.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah. So.
Back to the
But I'm
panic.
gonna... No, I'll take a notes from Clay. Just be at
Be at
peace.
peace with it.
You got it, bro. Don't worry about it.
It's like, the graduation date's already set. There's nothing I can do about that.
Did you
So,
apply for graduation?
yeah, you had to do that last semester.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to have to do it this semester.
Yeah. Anyways.
I'll get there when I get there. I'm sure I'll get an email.
You'll get a
Probably.
professor reminding you.
Someone will yell at me for
Because
it.
it's really important.
Yeah.
I'll yell at you.
Word. Appreciate that.
I
Okay.
won't because I won't be here. So, well, wait, no, I will, but I won't yell at you.
Yeah, don't yell at me.
I'll let Caelyn
She
take
yell
care of
at
that.
me. You can't yell at me.
I'm not going to.
But yeah, thank you for listening. And Chiming In is a production of Augusta University Department of Communication. This episode was recorded in the Pamplin Television, Cinema, and Podcasting Lab on the Summerville campus. Our producer today was Clay, and our coordinating producer is Professor Dr. Bulla. The views and opinions expressed on this program are of those of the speakers only and do not reflect the views of, or positions of Augusta University. This is just us speaking. But yeah, thank you for listening, and I hope everyone has a great day.
Bye.
Peace out.